The latest on the U.S.-Iran tensions, U.S. President Donald Trump has announced that he will impose more sanctions on Iran. However, Trump added that military action was still on the table. But the U.S. President also said that he was ready to strike a deal with Tehran, which will be, quote-unquote, called Make Iran Great Again.
You know, we have about as strong a sanction grouping as you could possibly have on any country, but we're putting additional sanctions on. They're going on slowly and in some cases actually pretty rapidly. But additional sanctions are being put on Iran. But if Iran wants to become a wealthy nation again, become a prosperous nation, we'll call it, let's make Iran great again. Does that make sense? Make Iran great again. It's okay with me. But they're never going to do it if they think in 5 or 6 years they're going to have a nuclear weapon. I know too much about nuclear, a lot about nuclear, and let me just tell you, they're not going to have a nuclear weapon.
He has also said that if Iran renounces nuclear arms, it would be a very prosperous country and he would be Iran's quote-unquote best friend. This comes after the U.S. president said that he was not looking for war with Iran, but he warned that if a conflict did occur, it would result in quote-unquote obliteration. Meanwhile, Iran has said that it will respond to any American threats of aggression. The Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson said, and I quote here, regardless of any decision the U.S. officials take, we will not allow any of Iran's borders to be violated. Iran will be firmly confront any aggression or threat by America, unquote. This after Iran said that firing, quote-unquote, on one bullet towards Iran will set fire to the interest of America and its allies.
Over 630 people have registered to run in the...
On Friday, Iranian officials said that Tehran received a message from Trump through Oman saying that he wanted to talk to Iran about various issues. They also claim that Trump said an attack on Iran was imminent. These comments came a day after an unmanned U.S. drone was shot down by Iran in the Gulf. Now, U.S. State Secretary Mike Pompeo has rejected Iran's claims. He has said that U.S. has made its position very clear. He said, and I quote here, when the Iranian regime decides to forego violence and meet our diplomacy with diplomacy, it knows how to reach us. Until then, our diplomatic isolation and economic pressure campaign against the regime will intensify, end quote. Now, tensions between Iran and U.S. have intensified after the U.S. drone was downed. Iran has claimed that the U.S. military drone was within their border. But the U.S. has maintained that it was in the international airspace over the Strait of Hormuz. Iranian Foreign Minister said that has released maps on Twitter to support Iran's claims. Now, these maps on your screens contain a red dot, which he said was the U.S. drone. The map also contains of blue dots representing the trajectory of the drone. He said that there is no doubt about where the vessel was brought down.